Hey Saggies, how's it going? It's your friend Dharma here to do another weekly spread for you. For the week ahead, it's supposed to be for about 7 days from whenever you watch this, not from when it was uploaded. So if you see a title that screams to you, it might be for you. This is for Sagittarius and Sagittarian cross watchers. Don't mind the paint in my hair. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and get started. I don't really have a whole lot to, normally I have like this big intro about life and pondering, but this time I just don't. So, calling you guys, angels, anyone from the highest good that has a message to come forward for Saggies and Saggy cross watchers. Oh, somebody said the other day, they're like, why do you sit on that side of the screen? Okay, dude, my house, I'm in the middle of renovating, obviously, with the paint, and my desk is this way, but the camera is that way, so I'm sitting like, it's really awkward and really uncomfortable, but eventually I will have a better setup here. What was I talking about? Guides, angels, anyone from the highest good for Saggies and Saggy cross watchers. Alright. Bottom of the deck. Page Earth. Secrets. Yeah. I'm trying to decide if I want to take this or not. We do have the King of Fire under there. But we have someone here who's feeling like they're not having a whole lot of victory because they're not real sure. So there's something hidden. And it's making someone, and it might be at work or at school or at some kind of trade. But somebody feels like I just don't know what to think. That's what I heard. I don't know what to think about anything. Everybody's being immature. There's a lot of whatever. Yeah, and so we have someone here deciding maybe to walk away. Maybe deciding to try to get out of a situation, or it's like, well, here I am, landed, and I do have my sunken treasure, but is that boat coming in to meet them, or did that boat just leave or had missed the boat? Yeah. But there is something that is so delicious that it would seemingly be the happiest, it would make you, and here again we are with this sunken treasure. There is something that I think that Sagittarius wants and may have actually already tasted and basically has in their grasp that would make them like wicked happy, but they don't have any clarity on the issue. It's a thought, it's a vibe, and so they're like, well, you know, I just don't know what to think. I just don't know what to think about any of this. And so it's like, maybe I should just leave. But this is what I'm saying. Somebody makes the choice that it just isn't going to work. Somebody like comes in and they're like, this isn't how things are done. This isn't working for me, basically. And I don't know whether that, because I don't have any masculine or feminines here, I just have vibes. Someone doesn't know what to think. The other person thinks it's not going to work. But it's a sunken treasure. And the thing is here we have the spirit dancer. Somebody has been in the shadow. Somebody has been lost in confusion. Someone has been oppressed. Someone has been like essentially locked in a mental prison that things are not meant for them. And then the spirit dancer comes out and she breaks free. It's like busting through a bubble. And the bubble was self-imposed. yeah, there's something coming in the week ahead that's like basically being delivered from the divine. And that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of like, it's like teetering on, I'm just going to knock the whole thing down. You know how like when you work really hard to build a house of cards, and if it doesn't look right, you're like, fuck it, and you just knock the whole thing over. Well, it's like right before you make the choice to dip and leave, the fairy godmother comes in like, wait. Take a bite of this apple, you know. Have a little bite of that apple, right? And Sagittarius is like, oh, fuck, yes. Like they just can't get enough. And there is a masculine here who also can't get enough. But they are really slow to make a choice, but they are desperately in love. But it feels wrong. And maybe it's because you guys work together and they're like that. I don't know how this is we can't do this here. But this person is like, so in love it hurts. Look at how he looks. He's like looking down, you know, like, God, I could just love her to death. And I'm going to say her because that's the masculine. But it's like he's not making any moves because he sees that this feminine was stuck in a bubble, right? Stuck in a bubble of mental entrapment, I guess. And somehow or another, something comes in from the divine that changes this, because it's like at some point during the week, Sagittarius is like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I can't sit here and wait. I can't sit here and wonder. I don't like not knowing where I stand. I know that you said yes, but I don't believe you because you didn't follow up with anything, and this isn't going to work. And it feels like heart-wrenching. And what this masculine is like, would you just... Can you just, you know... And here we have another breaking free card. The feminine this week is completely changing. Breaking free from bond. It's like there was something that was holding her back and holding her down and making her feel oppressed. And she somehow or other just cuts those cords and breaks free. And I think that this one here likes seeing that. He likes it, that there's a healing process going. But it's like the feminine is like, woohoo, I'm free, and I'm also out of town, bye. And like they're just gonna maybe run away. And the masculine is like, please don't go. Please don't go. But then you have this feminine over here like, look at what you did to me. Look at what I can't even breathe. I can't even sleep. I can't even, you're the sunshine of my life. You made me feel good. You made me feel whole. You made me feel safe. But I don't have you. So I can't do this. I can't keep staying in the bubble of maybe eventually and what if, and so I gotta go. And the masculine's like, please don't go. Please don't. Please, are you really gonna leave? You know. And then we have Mike the Myomancer, who is I just heard pay attention. Yeah, because we've got smitten kitten, you know. This feminine is head over heels in love. Head over heels in love with this masculine. It's just he isn't saying anything. He's just sitting there with a silly grin on his face. But this feeling, this electricity, I believe, scares the feminine. Not scared. It's too good to be true. Right? But Mike the Myomancer is like, would you just let a little bit of time pass? Have a little bit of patience and pay attention to the small things that they're doing to help you or progress you forward, or they're saying this or they're saying that, and you're getting recognition because this other stone person, you have stone people, so it's like these people belong in a group. They're all good. And then this one over here is just this like electrified light being who is smitten, but she's different than everybody else. She's entirely different than everybody else there. And the lion digs that. He's tired of the same old, tired of the same small town people. But I feel like he's like, it's just not time, or it's just not, I think everyone here is a little bit afraid and a little bit nervous, but the feminine has had it. She's like, I can't do this anymore. I can't sit here and wonder and wait if maybe eventually, hopefully, we will have this union. I don't want to be a secret. Yeah. And because of that statement right there's your 1111, something new happens. Some kind of major transformation between this masculine and feminine happens this week. Major transformation. I also just noticed here that the masculine and feminine, the way I've got them, they're not looking at each other. They're looking away from each other. But they're thinking about each other. Spiritually. In the extended, we're going to get a really clear view of what the big change is, what the transformation is. But I think, in short of it, Saggy, for the week, is that we start out the week like, you know what, I just don't know what to think. And then you move on through the week like, I have to go. And then you kind of like make it clear that you're going to go. And then the masculine steps in. Like, really? You're just gonna leave and that's that? And then a transformation happens. So it's like a miscommunication breakdown. Because for whatever reason, it's like both parties think that it's not going to work, but their intuition and their soul space is like, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. You have to just give it a chance. Give it a chance. Yeah, because it's the fairies of the future. Shut up. They know better. The fairies of the future have already seen what's coming. So instead of running away, just give it a chance. Just her horses. Put on the brakes for a minute. Don't just run. Don't run. Okay, Saggies, wait for this conversation to come about and then see what happens, because you're going to be rising from the ashes of whatever your issue is. Okay, so we're gonna unpack this in the extended. We're gonna see what the transformation is, what the conversation's about. We're gonna find out why everybody wants to just leave. We'll see. Okay, so if you're interested in that, the link for the description is the link for the extended is in the description box below. Please do like, subscribe, and share. I very much appreciate it. And until next week, have a good one. Bye.